So, so hi guys. I hope you guys can see my screen. So today's agenda for us, to see, like, when you manually design a beam, it takes a lot of time. You have to do simultaneous iterations in order to come out with the best size that you can give with respect to the loading. So what we will be doing today, we will be looking out like how we can optimize the beam using machine learning. So first check, like, initially I will just type like, can you please give me, okay, sorry, it's capital, I'll make the small one. Can you please give me steps to design a reinforced concrete beam? So once I type it, it will give me the manual steps that I will need to do in order to design the beam. So now it's generating the overall script that needs to be done in order to design a beam. So as you all can see, first of all, you have a set of data like the beam length, its dimension, loading, concrete grade, and these all will be as an input to you. Then there will be a certain set of loads that you will need to apply. Then the criteria on which the design of beam is dependent, you calculate the bending moment, you calculate the shear force, then you calculate the effective depth, then you check the moment capacity, whether this moment capacity, whether the moment that is coming in our beam, it is lesser than what moment capacity we have. Then according to that, we give the steel which is required in a section. We also check for shear. So how much the incoming shear is, how much shear is resisted by concrete, how much shear is resisted by the stirrups which we are giving inside it. So I mean all the manual steps. So this is a set of, I would say, the activities that we need to perform in order to do a beam design. But now I'll give a basic command here, like now please tell me if I want to optimize the beam design using machine learning, how can I do that? You can also write here like you can tell ChatGPT, like you can take an example initially with some inputs. Okay, so I have just given a prompt here to this ChatGPT to just take initial some input so that it can work on it and let us know like how the machine learning algorithms actually work. So it's just loading, it will create a script. Now we will go one by one what exactly it is giving to us. So it is giving like optimizing reinforced concrete beam design using machine learning. Machine learning can be used to optimize the beam design by minimizing cost, material usage, while ensuring the structural constraints are satisfied. So guys, I'll help you understand here, like constraints will be your bending moment should be less than or equal to the whatever bending moment resistance that we are getting. Shear forces coming should be less than or equal to what shear resistance we have. Deflection should be within the permissible limits. The cost should be optimum. That means the size should be as less as possible. So these are some of the constraints in the design that we will be looking for. And then comes the second parameter, which parameters we can vary in order to match to these constraints. So we'll have a look, like these are the inputs that they are telling us, these are the output that we need to meet. So it is giving some example data set for training to us for a certain size of beam width, depth, what will be the incoming moment, shear, and what will be the steel which will be required, stirrups, and the cost. So initially, for doing any kind of machine learning thing, you need a set of data. So it had just created some data as we have given the script to him. So choosing a machine learning model. So there are different kinds of machine learning models which we can learn to, design and optimize the beam. There are some things like regression model, classification models, neural networks, as well as genetic algorithms. So first of all, there is a thing ki you have to train a machine learning model on the data sets. Like first of all, you have to split the data, train a random forest model, and then use the train model. So let's do an example in Python and see how it works. Guys, don't worry, even if you don't know Python a lot, even I don't know that much, but what we need to use, like, we have to achieve our final target. Always think of the final target, what you need to achieve, and take the set of actions accordingly on ChatGPT. You just have to generate a prompt from here to have a Python script. You have to run this Python script into your PC and get the optimal solution. So that's all. So now whatever inputs this ChatGPT has given, we will just give a prompt to ChatGPT, give a Python script, assume certain data, so that we can try optimization using machine learning in our PC. I'll just give us some prompt so that it can generate a Python script for us based on a certain data. Then we will come to know like what exactly needs to be done in order to optimize the beam using machine learning. So you guys can see like it is generating the script based on the prompt that we have given. It will take some time. So you guys can see initially it is importing all kinds of libraries that Python needs in order to do this optimization. Then it is creating a certain set of data. Then it is creating some constraint points which need to be set in the model under which the design need to be done. Then again there are different kinds of X-train, X-test, Y-train, Y-test, certain kind of things which needs to be done in machine learning in order to optimize our beam. You don't need to go in detail like what exactly it is doing. You just need to know the significance of these things. How is it getting done? What is the process that is getting done in Python? Just the basic you have to know. No need to go in detail. So I see like it has generated the overall script. What I'll do, I'll just copy this. I will open my VS Code. I'm just opening my VS Code. I'll just create a location here so that we can study the model. So as you all can see, I have created a folder called as demo. I'll create a new file in it. Let's say demo.py. So every time you create a Python file, you have to give an extension of .py. Okay. So I'm doing this right now in the VS Code. So as you know, I have already copied this code. I'll just paste it here. I'll run this in the terminal. So I mean, it's running right now. So as you all can see, the output it is giving like predicted AST is 1687. So it has a we have fed certain kind of data into our model for a certain width range, certain depth range, and certain moment as well as shear forces which are coming on the beam. And we are just trying to estimate like what will be the amount of reinforcement which will be coming into it, as well as the cost also. So you guys can see how simple is it in order to just do a machine learning algorithm using ChatGPT. It's very easy guys. You can try this in your model and let me know if you face any errors. Thank you. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll be putting more and more content nowadays, so hope to see you soon.